Top gang. Y'all may not like what I'm about to say, but one thing I ain't beat. This stuff with Sean Combs is going too far. If I'm not gonna fuck with him and his music and all this stuff that we discussing, it's because that's gonna be because my personal reasons. I decided that I gotta remove myself from all this media stuff, and because it's 2024, man. This man been producing music for 30 years, and I like his music, but I never really had. I like his production, but I never really liked him. Something about him. There's a mystery in his history. Guess what? A lot of you got mystery in your history too. And why is it okay to support LGBTQ and put rainbows all over our Facebooks and honor or support and respect, using the word in the form of holding regards to? Why is it okay and important to hold in regard to people's sexuality and their feelings about their sexuality and LGBTQ, but not hold it in regard for him? Because of Cassie? Now, some of y'all may not like what I'm about to say, but I'm authentic, so I'm going to say it. What happened with Cassie is not enough for me. Why? Because looking at the comments, I know for a fact some of y'all done that. Some women have beat up other women like they dating that way. There's women that is in lesbian, there's women that are in lesbian relationships that have beat up their girlfriend and their wife like that. There's also women that beat their husband up like that. There's also men that beat their wife up like that. And there's also men that beat their boyfriend up like that. We all seen stuff like this, and we've all forgiven and accepted them for whatever they've done. I'm not even talking about forgiving this guy. I don't care. What I'm saying is, it's a lot of finger pointing going on, and a lot of talking, and a lot of speculation from a lot of guilty people. And guess what? I could talk and I could say this, because I ain't guilty. I done have my issues. I done my foul shit. And I learned. And that's why I said, like, yo, I can't just take anything that people say for face value. And why I say that? Because I've known people that been in my life 18, 20 years. And then after 18, 20, 22 years, you find out that they're a liar. Or that's when they do turn into a liar. Or they turn into a liar for the opportunity and the money. And I watch so many people do this, male and female, and there's never been 1 million on the table. There's never been $250,000 there's never been 50,000 on the table for them to access. And they still lie. They lie for free. Another thing, this man is a member of the black community. Why does it take, same thing with Bill Cosby, why does it take the American media and news that we all say that we don't trust, that we all know is controlled, why we got to get the information from them and then like, yeah. Again, I'm not defending this man. I'm just pointing this shit out. How quick everyone is to listen to the news and jump on the bandwagon. And I've been guilty myself. I've been joking around. I haven't had comments. But truthfully, it's out of control. Because you know why I say it's out of control? because I put myself in his predicament, right? Meaning that, like, we thought we knew who he was. Well, I have my own narrative, right? And people put me in a box, right? They like, he's this type of person. He'll do this, he's done that, but I don't know him to do this, and I don't know him to do that. So here's what I'm getting at. As a friend, acquaintance, family member, Facebook follower, you have drawn your perspective of me. Your perspective turns into your perception. Your perception of me. Your perception of me is created through your perception. How you perceive things. And most people know me or watching right now. Some know me 10, some know me 20. I got people on this book that know me 30 years. I actually got people on this book that know me 42 years, and I'm 48 years old. I got people on here that know me 42 to 48 years old, and we're not blood related. I'm not going to say who, but there's definitely more than a handful. With that being said, those who have their own perception of me, if that means you know me. Like I said, some of us know me 42 years. If somebody you never heard of in your life, that means you don't know about them. You don't know their track record. You don't know if they have integrity. You don't know if they have principle. You don't know if they have morality. If they came on this Facebook tomorrow live and tagged me and tagged you in the video and started accusing me of rape and sodomy, how many of you would actually come to my rescue and defend me? I'll say zero. I'll say zero. I think that if I was arrested or accused, not arrested, if I was accused of rape and sodomy, I think that most of you, especially the women, would be like, you see how you don't know people? See how you can't tell, you never know what someone to do? I think that you would erase everything you had of me in your mind, every experience, and I think that you would not have a reasonable doubt or question to the accusations I will be accused of. And what makes me say that? Because I could share something right now that is not connected to how I feel. I just might think this is interesting or this is true, but it's not connected to an experience that I went through. And it's 9 times out of 10, I share things that's so relatable to my friends, because I got a lot of homies and homegirls, and they be going through shit. I'm like an ear to a lot of people, a lot of counseling, a lot of information. So they calling me. So a lot of times I post things for them, but I may not tag everybody or tag them in the video because I don't want to expose someone or have these people, like what some of you do, jump to conclusions. So that's how I feel. That's how I feel. I'm not saying this man is not guilty. I'm not saying he's not no freakazoid. What I'm saying is I don't even know, and I don't care. I don't have no proof, and I don't have no evidence. And but just as somebody that was looked up to and a leader in the black community at one time, everybody deserved their fair chance. Because that's crazy how somebody can just come out and sue someone and make accusations. And I mean, this happened a lot of time in history. And the thing that kills me is just like everyone's complaining about the news. It's full of shit, the wars, this, that, and other. So the news is full of crap, but when they report something on your own, it's the truth. And we just take it for face value, and that's that. Nah, man, there gotta be more to this story. There's always 3 sides to every story. His side, her side, and the truth. Or his side and the truth, or her side and the truth. It's always. Be a truth seeker. Be a fact finder. But don't be a gossiper, passing information that you can't verify or is not verifiable. And don't judge people for the same behavior you've done and ain't been arrested for. That is all.